Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Blunt as F Tarot. Lindsay here to do another read for the collective, just giving out messages that Spirit would like you to hear. Please only take the messages that resonate. This is a collective message, so it could be for any sign. All right. Spirit, please give us the messages that you would like for the collective to hear. Bear with me, guys. Clearly, I'm struggling with the cards this evening. So if you're liking my videos, if you resonate with any of the messages, please subscribe. Feel free to share. I'm sure there's other folks out there that would love to hear the message as well. All right, Spirit, please give us messages for the collective. What do we need to know right now? Okay. First card out, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is energy of, going within, being a hermit, staying to yourself, independence, wisdom, withdrawing from the world, being in private, solitude. The Hermit is definitely earth energy. So this is going to be a card of stability as well. So being private, going, within. That is a very profound earth trait. Grounded, being stable. Going within. Sometimes we all need to take a step back and be a hermit for a while so that we can find out what we truly desire. Because I know when we're out there in the world, sometimes we can get caught up in what's going on and, we're not really living for us. We're living for what other people want. And I don't think that's really the way that it's supposed to work. We need to live for ourselves first and then others, for sure. All right. What else do we have for the collective? Please give us some messages for the collective. Ooh, here we go. The Knight of Wands popped out. Ooh. The Knight of Wands is a very, very, very fiery energy. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. He is very charming. Energy, not he. He, she. We all know that gender is arbitrary. But charming, heroic, energetic, very rebellious, that never does what everybody else does, goes against the grain. Hot-tempered can be, it's the fiery energy. Coming in hot, for sure. The Knight of Wands. So when I pair this with the Hermit card that popped out first, if we do the original tarot spread, which I've been doing pretty much, I just pull a few cards, but I don't really do a set spread. But the, spread that most people know, past, present, future, is 3 cards. So if we're looking at, in the past, we were in Hermit energy to ourselves in solitude. And in the present energy, Knight of Wands. Coming in hot, energetic, rebellious, hot-tempered, charming. Be on the lookout for this type of energy. All right, Spirit, what is another card that you have? Ooh, well, I guess there it is for the collective. Oh, and we got 2 cards that came out. The first one is the Queen of Pentacles. Very nurturing, comforting, sensible, very luxurious energy. The color purple comes to mind. Royalty. Sitting in her throne. She's nurturing that big old pentacle there in her lap. It's like whatever she worked so hard for is finally right there in her lap. It's that one big pentacle that she has been waiting for the longest. This is earth energy too, the pentacle. So not only that nurturing, stable, comforting, luxurious energy paired with the stability, of the earth signs, it's, it's like water energy and earth energy combined, that nurturing stability, that motherly energy paired along with the stability of the fatherly energy. It's a great card to get for sure. And if we're talking about, the future outcome in the near future, oh, this is good. Let's see what other card we got. So the 5 of Wands came out. So the 5 of Wands is a card of conflict, rivals, arguments, tension, clash of ego, things coming to a head. It's a fiery card too, as well, with the Knight of Wands and that Queen of Pentacles energy. There might be some issue, some situation, arising to the surface. The full moon in Cancer is coming up too. Full moons can make for quite a heated time for sure. Emotional. This one's very emotional as well. I know I've been feeling that energy for sure. But the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands is some fire and earth there. And definitely after going within, that fire's coming out. That queen is sitting in her throne. She's getting what she deserves. And it may, that big pentacle and that queen's lap, and then the 5 of Wands popping out right after that, that may cause some conflict, some tension, some rival for sure. Because there's going to be a lot of jealousy, a lot of insecurities and things that come from this. People don't always want good for you. They want it good for them. But people aren't always out to see you succeed. So you have to be your own cheerleader. And I'm not saying all people are terrible. I shouldn't even be talking like that, because we can all change, and I know that for sure. But you do have to look out for yourself and protect your energy. And when you finally get to this Queen of Pentacles energy and everything that you've worked so hard for is landed in your lap, after this fiery energy, this rebellious, hot-tempered energy came in and it tried to take it all away, you've got to be on the lookout for that 5 of Wands energy. Don't engage with it. The conflict, the tension, the drama. Just let it be what it is and not be where you are. For sure. So let me pull some Super Attractor Oracle cards here and see what type of affirmations that Spirit wants to give us regarding this reading here. All right, Spirit, can we please have some cards for the collective? What do we need to know right now? Ooh. So we got a couple cards that popped out here. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. I just said that. Let it be what it is. Don't force anything. Y'all always hear me saying that in the beginning of my readings. Take what resonates. Don't try to force anything, because we all know forcing things does not turn out the way you want it to. It usually ends in hurt because you expected something and got something totally different. Trying to force something that was never, ever meant to be. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. So being free in your energy, being free to use your voice, you know, in a kind but blunt manner. I mean, you have a voice for a reason, and you are the only one that's going to protect your energy. So be your own best cheerleader. Your spiritual shifts are going to happen. You're going to level up through freedom, through just letting things be exactly what they are and not trying to force anything. And the next card that came out was my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. So, you know, that Queen of Pentacles there, she's staring at the card or staring at that coin in her lap on this card here. And she's sitting there reminiscing, and she's realizing all those good feeling thoughts that I had, that's what got me to that coin there. That's why that coin is in my lap there. Because my ability to be able to receive that coin in my lap was measured on my thoughts and how good they, you know, my good feeling thoughts. You have to be in that vibration of those good feeling thoughts to receive that coin, to be in that state of receiving. It is hard as hell to receive sometimes, especially when you're used to being the one that gives to everybody and nurtures and is always looking out for someone other than you. So to change that perspective and shift that mindset, those powerful shifts, they come through freedom. So just be you, authentically you. And those good feeling thoughts will come. And here comes that Queen of Pentacles. It's already here. It's in your energy, baby. It is. So just let those thoughts just feel good. Just, you know, even if it's 5-10 minutes a day in meditation, sitting there and visualizing what you imagine your best life to be. Because we have to dream about it before it can actually become a reality. All right. Spirit, please give us another message. And then I just noticed on this one card, the dragonflies. And dragonflies are transformation. And, you know, we're talking about shifts, mental shifts, changing our mindsets. Transformation for sure. Dragonflies are a very transformative spiritual animal. I was going to say animal, but insect, you know. All right, one more card, please, Spirit. Ooh, there we go. I can do less and attract more. This card has came out quite a few times in the readings. And that is just how it is. Spirit just wants that message to come across to a lot of us out there. We need to understand that grind and hustle, hustle, hustle. Sometimes it's time to freaking rest. That grind, that hustle, all that, I mean, it's going to pay off eventually, if it hasn't already. But you attract a lot more when you're in that energy of peace, and resting is really where you're at your most peaceful self. So overworking yourself, that's another shift that we have to come out of. I mean, we've come into the age of Aquarius back, I think it was last year. I can't remember the exact time. I know it was like I'm not really sure. It was recently, I know. It wasn't that long ago that we came into the age of Aquarius, and things are starting to shift. And it's like one of those mindsets that is shifting, the one of those spiritual shifts on this planet that is happening is we don't have to work, hustle anymore. We do need to rest. We do need to take care of ourselves. We do need to have days of fucking self-love and self-care, and we can't take that bullshit every single day. And I know no matter what job you got, no matter where you're at, there's always gonna be some type of BS, and you have to change your perspective, change your outlook on it. Yes, you do. But guess what? You also don't have to take that BS every day. All right. Do less, attract more. Self-care days. Get you some rest. Speaking of self-care, I did bring out the self-care oracle deck this evening. Right now we've got the Panther oracle deck. Spirit, can we get a couple cards here? What is some things coming up here with this full moon that we should be releasing? Ooh. Oh, well, during this full moon, we aren't going to release this, but we are going to have some triumph, some success, some victory, some achievement. Ooh, look at that. Hell yeah, that full moon's coming up on Friday, but you know the energy is already here. He's holding that trophy above his head, and he is proud. He is standing on the mountaintop, too. He has reached his peak. He is fucking excited. All right. Can we get another one, Spirit? Flipped over half the deck. All right. One more card, please. Messages for the collective. What do they need to know at this time? Oh, there's one that flipped out. Okay, so origin. Planting seeds. Initiation, creativity, vitality. This is giving me Earth energy vibes as well. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Planting seeds. Initiating something during this full moon. Planting seeds for what you want to manifest. Maybe, just maybe for some of you, with this Triumph card coming out right after the, what was that again? Origin, it's called. But yeah, planting seeds is what I get from it. The Pentacles energy. After you planted those seeds, here you are standing on the mountaintop, and that's success. It could be the other way around for some of you. Either way, you've got your success. It's already here. Look, shit. That Queen of Wands triumphed. Or Queen of Pentacles, excuse me. Either queen. She's the queen. Shit. If she's a fiery queen. If she's the Queen of Pentacles. She's a queen, and she's got that in her lap. And she's ready to go. Her success, her triumph. Everything that she desires. She's standing on that mountaintop. There she is. All right. I'm going to pull from the self-care deck. I'm going to leave you with some messages of advice for the evening. Maybe some self-care that we need to incorporate. Just some things to think about. Oh, all right. Well, we got 3 cards that came out, and I will go ahead and take them off. So build strength is one of them. Maybe a new workout routine is in order for you. Build up your strength. Maybe you need to build up your, and there in the middle of her head there is the third eye. Build up your strength of your intuition. It's a really, really, really good time right now with the moon being in Cancer. Your intuition is heightened AF right now. You are on point with your intuition. Follow that gut. So, you know, if you don't know intuition, you don't know the difference between the intuition and the fear. The intuition is that calm, peaceful energy. That voice that nudges you to whatever direction you need to go in. That's your intuition, that third eye energy, pushing you on your path, on your destiny. But the fear is the one that is the screechy, shrill voice. Sometimes, you feel that fear in your legs or whatever part of your body. Start to kind of pay attention to that and see if you can decipher it. If you're trying to build your intuition, build your strength up. Sound healing could also benefit from sound healing. I know that music is definitely a healer for me. It looks like she's using some, sound bath, singing bowls they're called. And I know there's some meditations on YouTube with singing bowls. And if you are in kind of that anxious energy and you can't seem to get yourself to calm down, listening to that frequency, that high-pitched tone is very, very peaceful, and it lowers that anxiety for sure. And intuition. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I was just talking about intuition and with this building strength card. So definitely build your intuition. Build your strength up. Not only physical exercise, but intuition as well. It's definitely going to benefit you for sure. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate you, listening to my messages, liking, subscribing, sharing my videos. I really, really, really appreciate it. I couldn't thank you enough. I'm going to start some new, interesting, fun little things, and I wanted to introduce one of them tonight. So at the end of my videos, I wanted to start doing a little work with the pendulum. So if you have a question in mind, go ahead and ask that question now out loud. And the energy of the pendulum is going to answer. So if you have a question for Spirit, go ahead and ask that question now, and we will see what the pendulum has to say. Okay, so it looks like the answer is no. Check in with your intuition and see if that resonates. But the answer with the pendulum is no. All right, guys. Hope that was fun for you. If you like my readings, if they if they're resonating with you, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a good night.